What's up, everybody? This is Rogue2 doing my first state of the account for November. Just wanted to start a little YouTube channel to do my Swogo Galaxy of Heroes and show you guys what I got on my account. You can see here some of the characters that I've been working on to gear up and also to, get the shards. Right now, gearing up the Arc Trooper and Darth Nihilus, and then getting shards for a lot of other things, but mostly focusing on trying to get Jedi Knight Luke. But let's look at, go through some of the teams that I have. No Galactic Legends yet. Working towards Jedi Master Luke. Honestly, I'd like Supreme Leader, but Luke I'm not the closest at. Take a look at the 501st Squad, recently activated Gas, and moving up on Arc. Deciding if I want to go to gear 13 for Echo or save that gear later. But I'll definitely get Arc up to gear 12 pretty soon here. And then just waiting on those shards for Gas to get him up to 7 stars. And then I'll have a pretty solid 501st team. Bounty Hunters. Bosk I put all the way up, relicked him to relic 3. And then recently got Jango up to gear 12. And he's been a big difference maker. I got Zam and Cad Bane up to gear 11 trying to get Chewie, but stopped working on them once the Mandalorian characters came out because they work so much better. Looking at the droids quickly, because I'll come back to them for Separatists, but there's my droids that I geared up to get gas in the gas event. I'll talk about those more in a little bit. Here's the Empire group. I don't use them as much. More Sith, and then I'll throw in Thrawn with my Emperor. But we'll see. Might try to get those Imperial Troopers geared up. Ewoks, geared them up a little bit to get C-3PO, but after that, kind of stopped putting resources towards them. First Order, one of my lowest squads. Just haven't focused on them. Maybe if I go for SLKR, I'll, obviously have to do a little bit more there. Galactic Republic, that's where I've focused on since starting to play Swogo, is getting those Galactic Republic up with Padme, because that's a pretty strong team. And then that also helps in other areas with the Jedi, who are part of that Galactic Republic group. But, yeah. Up next is Geonosians, slowly working on them. Not as much of a priority for me, but got the Geo Brood, Alpha Brood up to gear 12 with the 2 Zetas. Like I said, Imperial Troopers might be what I go for next to kind of gear up and get those shards up. But I haven't decided on that yet totally. I might decide Resistance or First Order, but we'll see. Next, just looking at the Jedi in general, and I'll come back to, Darth or Jedi Knight Revan when I look at the Old Republic. But the Jedi are probably my deepest and one of the deepest, tunes in the game as far as just the sheer numbers. But not as useful after the top tier. Night Sisters, geared up the top 2. Asajj I had to gear Relic up to get gas. But next, obviously, the Spirit I want to get up to gear 12 and then get some Zetas on Daka. There's the Old Republic. I hate seeing those Old Republic teams in Grand Arena with Karth that are Zetaed, but I just don't have my Zetas on there yet. I don't know if I will for a while. Some other pressing issues besides them. Phoenix, that's an old meta that's not really used as much anymore, so I kind of abandoned giving them resources. Rebels, all right, here's a lot of the requirements for Master Luke Skywalker that I've been working on. But I got my Commander Luke up. Oh, and I got 3PO and Chewie up, which is because of how good they are with CLS and with 3PO and Chewie. And then next up, obviously, would be Mon Mothma as the big one. But I got a Relic up, more of those guys, obviously to get Master Luke Skywalker. So I worked on Wedge and Biggs and Leia to get them up close to relics. Resistance up next. I got more resistance, but mainly the Rey Jedi training up because it's a requirement for a Jedi Master Luke. Resistance is kind of the same state as First Order. I've put a little bit more in to BB-8, and I just run really like 3PO and R2 with that Resistance team. Rogue One, I missed Rogue One. That was when I took about a year off playing Swogo, so didn't get those characters. There's the Separatists again. Got those geared up to get both Padme and to get gas, so that's why I got some decent tunes there. Looking at the Sith next. Sith Empire, I've worked on them a lot, and then I recently worked on Traya and the Triumvirate, so they're at least geared up but don't have their Zetas yet. And then yeah, there's the Sith Empire. Getting Malik and Revan up to Relic 7 has been a huge difference, and then slowly working the bottom. Sith Marauder will be the next one, so I can change out the Empire Trooper and put Marauder in that squad. And then looking at, Smuggler, Kira, I have geared up not really at all. L3 and Nest are the ones that really fit almost anywhere, so they might get some gear sooner or later. But that's pretty much the state of the account right now. Obviously, the Revans are my top tunes and all those. But that's the state of the account for November. Thanks for those of you who stopped by. Get ready for some Grand Arena and some territory battles coming up.